Hello, family. I'm a blessed, slowly recovering addict. My name is Jaimie.
Hey, Jaimie.
I'd like to thank God for allowing me to wake up this morning without the craving of drugs. And I'm truly grateful. I'm real nervous. I don't like sharing, and I definitely don't like being up here. A little bit about the wreckage of my past is that I used drugs for 25 years. It sent me to many detoxes, one rehab, one outpatient program, and I thought I was doing something slick. All those years that I was using, and I found out I wasn't doing nothing but fucking my life up. The very person that I didn't want to be like, I wound up being just like, and that was my father. I come from a hustling family. They ran numbers all my life. Few of them sold drugs. I don't say I sold drugs, I handled them. Because I was my best customer, and I wound up in a lot of trouble behind it, and so did my father. And I wanted, in some ways, to be like him because he always handled money, and I worshipped him. And it wasn't until I went through my process and got here that I realized I was worshiping the wrong thing. I got with some people that showed me how. I came in here and I got some things that I didn't get at home. I didn't get love and affection. The only thing I got at home was money. Go take care of your business, do what you got to do. Men don't cry, and handle it and keep it moving. If anything I had to share, I shared it with my father. And he wouldn't tell my mother, he wouldn't tell my sisters or brothers. And I regret that, because there's a lot of things about my sisters and brothers I should have known about that he didn't tell us. And I'm the same way he is. I'm real secretive. I don't let a lot of people know where I live at. I do little sneaky shit. While being in this process, I'm still the same way. But one day at a time, I'm getting better at it. I just celebrated 8 years last week. And I realized that, like, each time I do some work, especially when I go through with one of my sponsors, that some of my old behaviors that I got from my father, I don't know if I'm passing it on to him, but he has a lot of those traits. And my past keeps coming up because I pick the same type of females, different face, different names, but the insanity is the same. Now, I ain't saying that the women is all sick. I'm saying it's me, because sometimes I got a part to do with that. Right now, I'm trying to do something that I ain't never done in my life before. Just staying abstinent from women. And it seems like every time I say no, I can't eat, I just look at it, just keep going, I get some conversation. And see, with me, conversation leads to me getting the phone number. From the phone number, it goes to us getting together, going out and all that. And I don't know how to just let it go like that. I don't know how to just be your friend. It's always got to be the intimacy. But it's really only one-sided, because I don't really let you get to know who I am. Because I'm still trying to discover who I really am. I have a problem with money. I have a problem with dealing with kids. And I guess I'm taking on a whole lot of the traits that my father passed down, because he didn't show me how to love somebody. It wasn't until I came in here that I started hugging men, because that shit is real weird. Spending time in jail, we don't do no fucking hugging. Something is wrong with you if you're doing some hugging in jail. And I ain't got none of that shit in me. So I keep my life real simple. So today I know what's going on when I give somebody a hug. I love you unconditionally. If you got something wrong with you, please don't bring it to me, because I'll try to help straighten you right out. I'm learning to deal with a lot of the wreckage in my past, right? I hate some things that I've done, like not caring about a lot of shit. Like, When I was younger, I used to drive around, and I had a license at one point in time in my life. But I wound up losing that because my father, he didn't care shit about his license, and I had to be just like him. Every time I got a ticket, I'd ball it up and throw it in the back seat. Fuck it, catch me when you can. And the stuff that I did is showing up now. Like now I can't drive. I got a car. Can't put it on the road. And I'm so used to like taking a car, putting it in my mother's name or putting it in a female's name and just driving illegal. Taking risks that I don't necessarily have to take. For the last year I stopped. I got pulled over. Police pulled my sheet. And when he looked on the paper, it showed a history of driving without a license, driving with no insurance, stolen plates, the whole gamut. Right. And that's some shit I didn't want to share when I come to meet you, because I ain't feel y'all need to know that. I would tell it to my sponsor. I'd tell it to my support group, my sponsors. I'd do that. But I heard some other people share it. So I said, shit, if they can do it, I can do it. And a close friend of mine, she had lost her license. She said, listen, one step at a time, you can go get your license, right? And I got half the balls. My tickets cost $3,000. I paid $1,500. I feel you're supposed to give me my fucking license. They ain't looking at it like that. They want that other money, and there's a possibility that I can get a license. And see, I messed up that temporary license that you can get just to go to work and back. I fucked that up too. Because I was caught in the grips, and I didn't know that there was a better way. So right now, I got a vehicle sitting in the yard that I can't drive, that I start up every day. But my disease thinking always kick in. Because see, I know some people that did some crooked things that I still got connections with. And I went and moved my vehicle one day. I went and got some crooked plates. But I gotta say, I can be honest about it, that I haven't drove the car yet. I had the plates for a while, and it's been sitting on the car, but I think about it every day, because I need a vehicle in order to make my money. But being in this process is showing me that I gotta grow up, be responsible, and take care of the situation if I want to drive, because it is a privilege to drive. It ain't about who I think I am, it's about what really is. If I want to drive, I got to do the right thing, which is pay them tickets off and hope and pray that I can get a license. The wreckage of my past is dealing with women. And I see so much of it in my sponsee. He's sitting front row. And he feels like everybody that's shared in here today is picking on him. But when I came in here, right, I got with a group of people that had multiple relationships going on in the rooms. And yeah, I got played. It caught up to me, right? Because like I thought I was doing something real smart and slick by getting one from each borough. And thinking that they're not gonna come to the same meeting. See, I tell you, I'm still a little sick. And I keep coming so I can get better. They all happen to meet in this meeting. The shit hit the fan, and I felt this big. Not now one of them could whoop my ass. That I'm not worrying about. But it was the shame and the guilt that I felt by being in there, doing what I did, and here I'm thinking I'm in the process of recovery. Today I know better. I can't bang my sponsee in the head for this shit that he doing. I tell him real simple. I don't do relationships. I can't tell you shit about a healthy one because I ain't never been in one. So go get your bumps and bruises. When you come back, I'll pick you up off the ground and say, see? That's all I can tell you. My sponsors do me the same way. I try not to make the same mistakes over and over again, and I'm an addict. And that's not an excuse. It's just the behavior that I'm used to doing the same things over and over again. I got high every day of my life while I was on the street unless I was locked up. And still I had somebody sneaking that shit into me. Because I know there's means and ways of getting it done. You know, I got some stuff going on. Like, I want to get credit cards. But I hear y'all stories, so why should I get them? But I want to straighten out my credit. I want to have the cards, but I don't want to use them. I was in a relationship when the female gave me her cards, and I would take them and hide them and put them where she couldn't get them. Addict in them, went and got another set of cards, sent to her in the same name and stuff, but to a different address. So I see the addict behavior, but I still want to do it. Sick, man. I'm trying to get better. I want to clear up my credit, but I don't want all the problems that come with it. You know, if I keep coming, maybe I'll be manageable in that area of handling my finances. You know, I do a little bit better than I used to, because I used to get paid on one day. The very next day, I'm asking my father for some more money. Because he knew I was caught up in the grips. And he used to say to me all the time that, well, you're walking around here and you look dead. And I didn't understand what that really meant until I started getting commitments into detoxes. And I seen how people come up in there, man, and they ain't feeling good at all. And I remember the pain, because that so easily could be me. If I choose one of my bad decisions, go out of here and go fucking you. Because I can do it wherever I go. You know, but I choose not to today because I don't like the pain that came with it. I don't like wearing ass whoopings, but I put one on myself. And the wreckage of my past is still catching up to me because I got a hole in my nose. I got a bad liver. And that shit shows up every time I go to the gym and work out. I get a lot of pain, but it don't stop. You know, I dealt with pain ever since I was a teenager, because I inflicted a whole lot of pain on me by putting that poison in my system, and I choose not to do it today. I do some things that a lot of people say that I'm picky, I'm a pain in the ass with, but I don't eat a whole lot of foods. I'm real picky about what I eat. I don't eat meat. I gave up all that shit because I want to live a longer life and I want to be healthy. You know, I stay in the gym because I never did it before. Only time I went to the gym is when I was in jail. Only time I ate healthy is when that shit that they gave me. But I ain't doing that today. I buy my own damn food. I live by myself. I'm responsible for my bills. And I really don't like it all. But I like the freedom that comes with it. I like turning that key, and I ain't got to worry about some woman telling me to put your sneakers in the closet or pick your drawers up. I ain't going through all that. I choose today to stay out of a relationship because I really don't know how to be in a committed one. I don't know how to pick a healthy female. So the best thing I can do while being in this process of recovery is finding out who I am and what I'm about. Stay close to the God of my understanding. Keep some people even closer, because you can see some faults in me that I might not recognize, because I think it's all right because I'm used to doing it. Especially when I do a lot of flirting. I'm not thinking about the other person's feelings, because I might be leading you on until it gets to that point. I don't know what I'm gonna do, because right now I'm trying to stay away from the first one, and it's real difficult because I run with a posse. Most of them is married, but that don't mean that they can't act out. I try to run with single guys because I don't want to be part of the blame of messing up somebody's marriage. See, I mess up other people's relationships because I take my sponsor with me where I go, right? And if I meet somebody, I introduce him to somebody. I'm not responsible for what he do. I'm just being friendly. See, I'm telling you, I'm sick. But I don't make him do whatever it is he do. But I know I'm gonna keep coming to these meetings because I need a lot of help. I gotta change everything that I was taught when I was a teenager up until now. Then in this process, I'm changing slowly. That's why I say I'm a slowly becoming addict. I ain't doing shit too fast. I don't want to miss nothing. So I do it very slow, but as long as I'm doing it, I know change is possible. I really don't like doing this, and I gotta say that again and again and again. Hopefully won't nobody ask me to share. I'm used to doing detoxes, and I've been doing it from the first moment I came into recovery and I got with these brothers. And I had to get some information in order to give it away though. So I get into the literature, I push my sponsees to do it, but I know that you can't force nobody to do this shit. When the pain get great enough, you'll let go. I had to learn how to let go of them women because I'm used to taking a hostage. But today I'm free, joyous, and happy that I ain't got no hostage. I can go home with whomever I choose, but I'm learning how to be honest about it before we make it to that place. Because I'm telling you right now, I don't want that kind of relationship. I'm not healthy, and I don't know how to commit. I know how to commit to my recovery, but even still, I slide with that sometimes. When I get in the heat of the moment, and I'm angry, the process of recovery goes out the window because I go back to old behavior. I try to surrender on a daily basis because I don't like orange and I don't like handcuffs. But every time I act it out on my old behaviors, that's what happens to me. So I keep it real simple. I make meetings. I show up for the people that need my help. I show up for my recovery, and I do the work that's required for me to stay here. I listen to a lot of people share their experience, strength, and hope. I take what I need and I leave the rest. It's real simple for me. I ain't trying to complicate it because my life was already complicated. Came in here and my sponsor showed me in the beginning of the book, simplicity is the key. He didn't show me until later those 7 questions. Are you sure that you don't want to use again? We went over that, and I'm sure that. I might use somebody, but it won't be the drug. Whatever keeps you keep coming here, keep doing it. As long as you stay clean, and you're healthy, and you're all right with yourself, you'll make it. Thanks for letting me share.